Hello, my dear viewers. This is Tickers Copy Webinars, and you are watching Forex Trading with Rakesh. Today is 13th of December 2022. I'm your host, and I am a Tickers Copy Trader community member. Kindly do not confuse me as if I am an employee of Tickers Copy Bank, because I'm not an employee of Tickers Copy Bank. I'm telling this because I want to just convey that whatever I'm going to talk about here, or any trading idea that I'm going to discuss here, is of my own. It has nothing to do with the Dukas Copy Bank. Therefore, Dukas Copy Bank cannot be held responsible for whatever I say. All right. MGA has already joined. Hello, MGA. Thank you very much for joining. You are always the first one. I know that. Now, I also want to clear that we are only going to talk about the technical parts, that is price action. To be precise, we will be discussing the price action in this webinar. And using the price action techniques, we will be finding out what are the key levels of interest for the major currency pairs, a few bullions and oil, and thereafter a few yen crosses. Yes, you will see them in the coming time, like we will be discussing this for 30 minutes or 45 minutes maybe. And if my viewers have any particular pair to talk about, we can take that also into account. But to begin with, I want to start with the risk disclaimer. That is very important, because I consider myself not as an trader, but as a risk manager. If you are able to manage your risk, you will be a very good trader in the long run. So this is the risk disclaimer. Please pause the video here, understand it completely, digest it. Everything shown in this video is for educational purpose only, should not be taken as an advice on how to invest. So you should use your discretion, but you can use this video to enhance your knowledge about the price action, how the psychology behind the market works. Maybe you can interpret that by using these webinars. All right, so let's hop on to the charts. The first chart that I wanted to show you is the dollar index, like always, and this is a clear-cut price action here. Okay, now you may be thinking that this is these lines are drawn after the price has gone through these levels. Yes, you can think like that, but now you know that these levels are there on my charts. Okay, after 1 week or 1 month, you will know that what are the levels. So I'm not trying to anything boast here or anything, but yes, you see this symmetrical triangle we had marked on our chart on 4 hour, and we were expecting the price to go down. Now you remember. If you don't remember, then you can watch the yesterday's video where I said that yes, there is a symmetrical triangle, but because the bias is bearish, so there is a possibility that the price will go below and will try to test 104.04. It not only tested that level, but has already breached below that and is trading below that for a long time now. I think it has breached like 4 hours back, and now it is trading for a long time below that level. That is showing us that if the business is happening below that, that means this level is taken out. So we are going to see the next target in this market, which is 103.18. now that is the level which we will be targeting. All right, guys. So what is the support and resistance now for the dollar index? 103.18 is the support and 104.04 is the resistance. That means the dollar is going to be sold in the broader market. Okay, but you see here there is a low here. I will just zoom it out. This low here, this is 103.39. this may provide some support because this was a prominent low after this high. Okay, this was a prominent low, so this may provide some extra support, 103.39. otherwise the most prominent one is 103.18. keep an eye on this one. All right, guys. And on the higher side we have immediate resistance now, 104.04. so what did happen? Were we not looking for 1.0615 to be taken out in this market? Yes, but if the price would have dropped, we would have checked this. So double top, there was a double top formed here, but this was the reaction low which was never broken. Now if the double top's reaction low is not broken, this is not a valid pattern, so we can just remove it now here because the price has broken to the upside. You can go through the Investopedia or some Google that how a double top is confirmed. Double top is confirmed when the reaction low from the first high breaks. Here this did not happen, so there was never a double top break. So we can just edit this label also to nothing. All right, guys. Now this was the upswing pivot because after this low, the price had made this high here and this high here after making this low, and after making this low, the price had made this high. So now this becomes your valid upswing pivot. All right. I'm just changing the levels. Okay, so this becomes our upswing pivot. If the price is able to trade below 1.0443 levels, then this upswing pivot will be broken. But now since the price has broken a higher high, that is 1.0615, so we are looking for 1.0786 to be tested in this market. On the lower side, now we will expect 1.0615 area to act as a fresh support when the price comes back to this area. In the case of Great British Pound, yes, we were expecting the price to actually go up and then come back to test this area as the fresh support. And I am actually expecting now the price to come back because it has already broken above these highs, these all highs. Okay, it has even seen the higher high than this one here. The high of this candle was 1.2406, and today the price has made an intraday high of 1.2443, so which is sufficient to take out the stop losses above this one. So now whoever was sellers here, they will also try to become buyers, and 1.2293 looks like it is a fair price for us to go long till 1.2666 in this market. All right, guys, so keep a sharp eye at 1.2293 as a support and 1.2666 as resistance, 1.2666 as the resistance. In case of Australian dollar, yes, it has also breached this level but has not breached higher than these highs here, so I will be a bit cautious here. Yes, there is a very bullish candle, but you never know what is going to happen tomorrow. I think a close above this high is mandatory for us to look for a buying opportunity here. But yes, if you want to buy it at the lower levels, that will be a good opportunity. But if you want to buy at the current levels, you see the resistance is right on top of it, so I will say stay away from it as the bias is bullish and you do not want to sell this market at the resistance. So wait for the resistance to be cleared off by the buyers and then look for a buying opportunity above 0.6915 with a target of 0.7002 area. And that makes a lot of sense because we want to go in the direction of the trend, and the trend is up. All right, guys, so right now if you ask me, the immediate support is this broken resistance at 0.6869, which is almost 8 pips below this level. And if the price closes below this, then it will become resistance, and the next support on the downside is 0.6547. This is the most prominent support, but yes, on the ways these lows that price had made, they will also be the supports in the coming time. Okay, so I am marking them with the red. All right, guys. Okay, New Zealand dollar has gone fairly above this level of 0.6442, and this high has also been taken out, so expect 0.6442 to act as a fresh support, and you can easily target 0.6552 area in this market now. All right, I'm not going to talk much because this price action is very much evident that the price was going down, then the structure of the market was broken here, and thereafter there is only buying and buying here. Till what time this buying can continue? I think that the price can test actually these highs also. Just I'm not saying it just because I think so, but I'm saying it with the thinking that the dollar index, I'm thinking that dollar index will settle somewhere around 95 to 100 levels, somewhere here in these levels. Now if it settles somewhere around 95 to 100 levels, then in reaching these levels, I think New Zealand dollar would have reached this 6979 area, or maybe 0.7170 area, or maybe even this rising trend lines falling. So whatever, but this is just my thought that this is an area where it will settle 7075 to 6979. All right. US dollar against the Canadian dollar. Well, if the US dollar is falling across the board, it is supposed to fall against the Canadian dollar also. And yes, see where it is going. It is going into that rectangle which we are looking as a buying area. Actually, we are thinking that it may extend towards this ellipse that we have created to that also. But we will see only, we will be sure only when the price actually reacts to this level, and on at least this intraday it has already reacted. I think on 1 hour we must check what is happening. So you see on 1 hour that as soon as the price entered that rectangle, there was a buying once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. So there's multiple times it has been shown that there is a buying interest, and if the interest continues, there is a possibility of a breakout to the upside. But will it really happen? We will see that in the future. We don't want to mix any biases here. You see the bias on the daily is bullish. Okay, actually after breaking below this it became bearish, but after making these highs it became bullish. So till the time this low is not taken out, this low, you see, after making this low, price made this high. After making this low, price made another higher high. So till the time this low, which is around 1.33, what is this? Just wait guys. Okay, this low here 1.3384. yes, this 1.3384, till the time is not taken out, we cannot be sure whether the selling has started in the US dollar or loonie. Okay, so I will be a bit cautious in this one, and I will be a bit cautious in the Australian dollar also. So let's talk about the USD CHF. Well, USD CHF has finally broken down. Actually, I cannot say it has broken down because the daily candle has not closed yet. There is still 12 hours and 17 minutes to go. 12 hours and 17 minutes? Really? No, there is something wrong. Why it is showing me that there is 12 hours for the daily candle to close? Okay, so let's check it on the 4 hourly then. So even on the 4 hourly, still 17 minutes to go. So 0.9271 area is an area of importance. If the price closes higher than that, then I will not turn bearish in this one, because sometimes the price with the jerk movements tends to go below and then eventually closes above. And if the price comes back above 0.9271 before the day closes, then I will be still be happy and think about buying opportunities only. And if I buy this, my first hurdle will be 0.9372 and thereafter 0.9479. So yes, keep a sharp eye on this one. USD CHF may rise even from these levels also, but if it fails to rise, then 0.9100 is going to be the next level for this particular pair. This is 170 pips below that. Yes, so keep a sharp eye on this one, guys. What about the USD JPY? Well, USD JPY is also selling off, and it has gone finally below 135.50 once again. You see, a few days back it came up and that structure changed, but now the structure changed again to the downside. Now a close below 135.50 will open the way to this 130.39. Now you may be thinking, why not this as the target? Well, why not this as the target? Because this the buying that came here tried to support the market again here. Now if this is taken out, so every rise I think somebody will be trying to sell it off with the target of 130.39. okay, this is reading the price action. This is something I cannot teach you, I'm sorry about that. And as we had ascertained from this high that price had made, that there is a resistance, this is a zone of sellers, and this is what has happened. You can see, you may be thinking that this has happened in the last 1 hour, but I am not sure about that. I think, okay, so this started every time the price entered this range, there was a sell off, you can see. Okay, so yes, this is important. Now we want to ascertain where are the supports and resistance. 135.50 on the upside is the immediate resistance, and 130.39 on the downside is the immediate support. Silver. silver. We are still buyers in the silver, guys. Now you may be thinking that why I did not buy this when Rakesh was saying. It's okay, you did not buy. There is a good learning. Okay, there is a good learning. About 20.56, it is a buy, and buy silver. Now where is the target? Well, 26.21 is the target, and if you look at the backside, these lows here may provide some resistance. Okay, it will not be very tough resistance, but they may provide some resistance. But this high here, if it aligns, no, it is not even lining up with these lows. So I'll just remove this. So the next target is 26.21. It may be reached tomorrow, it may be reached day after tomorrow or this weekend, you never know. But yes, there is a possibility of 26.21 for the silver to be achieved. All right, guys. On the downside, we have a support. Now we can expect a support at 23.12 in this market, and the resistance is at 26.21. So if it goes to 26.21, will you be ready to sell this pair? No, we are only looking for the buying opportunity. So when it comes and retraces back to 23.12, will we buy? No, we will be looking for an opportunity. We will see and look for the bullish pin bar, the bullish engulfing, or some signal which will confirm that yes, the buying will still continue. All right, guys. Now if you like these price action theories, whichever I teach you or whatever I show you on my charts and the levels, if you think they are useful to you, please smash that like button. It doesn't cost you anything. Thank you very much. So now 23.12 is the immediate support, and we have resistance at 26.21. If it is within your risk to reward ratio strategies that I teach you, then you can go ahead and open still buy position, but it has already run a lot in the direction it is going. Okay, so keep an eye on that also. Gold, if it goes above 1808, then I will become a bias. Yes, it has breached the level, but the daily closing is what I was talking about, because if we have to change a trend, we need a closing. And now price is trading at 1810. I want it to close above 1807.76 to be precise, but yes, any close below this will open the way back towards 1766. All right, guys, keep a sharp eye on this one also, because a closing above this will open the way to 1875, which is $65 gain from here at the current levels. All right, and yes, if it is not able to close above 1807, then I will be a seller still in this market with a target of 1766. Brent, now Brent is going good actually after taking a support here around 77 or 77 to 75 levels, 75.50 levels. Actually it has given two bullish bars here, and this current bar is taking it right into the 50% levels, which is 81.77. Now will the price go here and get rejected? I'm not sure about that, but at 62%, that is 83.36, I'm pretty sure that the market is going to get rejected at these levels. If somebody of you is considered trading the oils, then I think you should look for a selling opportunity in this area. Look for a selling opportunity in this area, and your first target should be 79.14, thereafter 77.01. If you want to unlock all your profits, then you can just take out everything at this 76.50 or something. Okay, because below that I'm not sure that the price is going, because below that I will need a close below this low, which is around 75.09. okay, if that happens, then you'll be looking for 69.24 again to be tested. Make some sense? Yeah. So I will not be selling at 50%, which is 81.77. I'll be looking for a better value, which will be around 83.60 area. It may extend even towards 84.87, but you may be looking for 83.60, because this is the optimum level. Because if something goes beyond 63%, it is not considered a good trend. Okay, in that case the trend will be reversed, I think, at least on the 4-hour. I will show you what is happening on the 4-hour. You see on the 4-hour, the price is making lower highs and lower lows, and now the price has already made a higher high from this 4-hourly. This may be a signal for reversal, but I want to check what happens here. Okay, if it gets rejected and trades in the downward direction, I will become a seller. Euro against the Australian dollar. Well, it is still in the range and I think it is headed towards 1.5277 area. What do you think, guys? Let me know in the chat. But I strongly believe that the price is now headed in the direction of 1.5277. Before some days, I was saying that if the price has taken support at 50%, there is a chance that it will break above this one. But you see how Euro is not what? No. There is something wrong, guys. There is something seriously wrong. Something seriously wrong with this pair. Okay, I can talk about it a bit more. Yes, there is something seriously wrong. My friend MGA, please appreciate what I'm saying here. You see the euro as okay, I will open this pair also, this panel also. The euro has appreciated 0.8% against the US dollar, and Australian dollar has appreciated 1.67%. So okay, this is the reason. So that's why euro has depreciated 0.8. Okay, I understood. So you get this where it came from. So the appreciation of euro is less, but the appreciation of Australian dollar is more against it. So that's why, okay. So everything is in line. Don't worry. No, my interpretation was wrong. So here, that's why this is falling about 0.8%. And this may continue. If this current trend continues, this may continue and the price may fall back to 1.5277. So there is nothing wrong here. Because this low is taken out, that means the buyers who were trying to push the price up are now out and they will have to wait for the fresh buying till 1.5277. Well, if that makes sense, smash that like button. You know where it is. Turn it into white color. So the resistance and supports area are same still for this range. Yes, these are. Well, yesterday we became buyers in this one and today there is a bearish engulfing. Just too bad for the US dollar. US dollar is like going to sell off for a long time, it seems. Okay, this is a bearish engulfing right at the resistance, but the price is at the support. So I request you, my friends, that if you do not actually see any trend in any pair, we should we should get away from that pair. Okay, you see, when there was a trend, it was good to trade in the up direction. When there was a trend, it was good to trade this in the down direction. But when there is no trend like this one, you want to stay away from such market, right? Now this market here at this day has no trend whatsoever. Now here this was in an uptrend, but then there came structure break. Now here again is a structure break, then again there is a structure break. So there's lot of break and there's no clear trend. So I will say stay away from this market maybe till the time this high and this low is not taken out. I will even mark this. Now you see this South African rand is weak, US dollar is also weak. So both the weak pairs are going against each other and ending up nowhere. So I'll say stay away. But if you ask me what are the important levels, 17.94 on the upside is an important level and 16.8947 on the lower side is an interesting level to watch. Yes, dollar against Chinese yuan. Well, today there is a bearish engulfing in this one also. Will it be able to take the prices to 6.9106? Well, I'm not sure about that, but I think once it should be tested, and if it breaks below, then the next level is 6.7160. So keep a sharp eye on this one also, or you can keep your alerts at 6.9106 area, because if the price goes below this, you will be looking for a selling opportunity with a target of 6.7160. Makes some sense, right? Because this head and shoulder is now broken. All right, guys. But on the contrary, if it starts going up, then 7.0123 area, this area can also provide you with the fresh sellers jumping in, and it may give you another opportunity to go short with the target of. So in any case, you will be shorting this pair, right? Because structure is short. So look for short entries, right? Immediate support 6.9106, immediate resistance 6.9803 area. GBP JPY, has it breached? No. See, now pound is going up heavily, but still GBP JPY is falling. Can you tell me why? Because USD JPY is falling and the yen cross is falling. Yen cross is not falling because of the strength of yen. Yen cross is falling because of the weakness in the dollar. But here you see what is happening. The pound is great, it is doing good, but why it is falling against the yen? Well, this you can say is the correlation, but I think it will appreciate in the coming time and it will eventually break above 169. This is just my thinking, but as of now there's a lot of position building here, and or you can say accumulating here, and now this year this range is actually getting respected as of now, and if it continues down then I will be expecting 162.73 in this market, because that is my area of support, and on the high side 169.08 is the area of resistance, guys. See a lot of shorts building up here, it seems. Let me check on the 1 hour. A lot of shorts building up here. On the 15 minutes, a lot of shorts. Okay, so I will continue further in the euro jpy, which also will be, yeah, now an area. This is a bearish engulfing at the resistance and closing below 144.07. That will directly mean that it is going to 140.97, okay, in the coming time. There is no further question in my mind where it is going, but I just need to go it below this rising channel. So let us see how the things unfold. Do not trade in this one, but keep an eye on this one, that it is headed towards 140.97, and today, only if today it closes below 144.07, then only, and it is likely to close below that. Also notice that this is a bearish engulfing. That means it has taken the highs, that means it has taken the upside liquidity, and it has taken the downside liquidity also. So all the liquidity already contained in this candle, and this may proceed further to test this 140.97 area, right? So the resistance 144.07 area, the support 140.97 area. Make some sense, guys? Where is the gas going? Who is going to tell me? Where is the gas headed, guys? All right, well, the gas had a gap up opening. It closed into the red, then opening, going higher, going lower, and closing in the red. Now somebody, some intelligent minds will tell you that this is a gap. Now this gap needs to be filled, which has not been filled, so the price will come down. This is not important, okay? The gap filling is not important. This gap was filled here, this gap has to be filled here. Now this gap can be filled anytime in the future, okay? This gap can be filled anytime, any day, any week in the future. It needs not to be filled right now. So if the price goes to 7.4041 and then get reversed, do not be surprised. And if it does not reverse and go beyond that, does not come back to test this, to fill this gap, do not be surprised either. Okay, anything can happen. This is market. You should not have anything engraved into your mind. Anything can happen, and whatever is happening, we have to go along with that. Now if on the 4 hour I see it is going to go up, on the way up, if it breaches this high, I'm happy. If this breaches this high, I'm happy. There's no point in fighting with the market. Oh, the gas is going to go down. Rakesh told me that the gas is going to down. Why is it going up? No, just see how it is behaving. If people are trying to buy it, or even if people are not trying to buy it, if it is going higher and crashing through the previous highs, then I will be looking for this buying opportunities, right? Should rebound down at 7.5. Yes, that is the thing. So we should keep an eye on the levels which we are going to trade. Which level we are going to trade? 7.4041. Yes, my friend MGA has good insight about price action, I must say. Why not? Because this was a previously a good level. We also noticed that after going back below here, when the price the people tried to buy it back, it was again rejected at this level. So when the price comes to this area again, the sellers who had opened their positions here, or those who failed to open their position, they will try to jump in and push the prices even back to 5.325 and maybe 4.456. Okay, the gas, people do not like the gas to be in a good price. So when they were able to push it below these lows here, so next time what I am expecting is a lower high to be formed, and this is the perfect place for a lower high to be formed near 7.40 area. All right, So this is the resistance. We have a support at 60.0545. What about the USA 30, guys? Wow, what is happening? See here. Intraday range. Okay, intraday range is, I think, huge range today. Intraday. Oh, wow. But this is maybe a bearish pin bar at 34,656. But yes, how much it has moved in a day? Just to take a note. 96,000 points. I mean 960 points to talk about the, if I talk about the handles. Okay, but this is a huge range. If you have bought initially, then 900 points upside, 1800 points in a day. Who has clicked that? I don't know. But as the price is headed towards 34,042, if it finds its support here, if it finds support here at those levels, which it is supposed to find, if it finds support here, it may extend again towards 34,656. Well, I'm not sure how it is going to behave, but it seems like this broken high and this buying, okay, there may be a sign of positivity here. 34,042. I don't want to make any speculation here. Looking at the daily, it doesn't look good. It looks like the buyers were not welcome there at 34,656 area, and the sellers jumped in to push them down. So I can say that this is a big bear claw that is trying to push prices down. Even if it is not able to push now, then tomorrow or day after it will push it down. That is what I think. Okay, so keep a sharp eye on 34,656 again and 34,042, because this is the area of support and resistance right now. Now Ethereum. Okay, finally, Alice, this is something good for you. Ethereum has tested this area. There is the falling trend line, but eventually it has not closed higher than that. If it closes higher than that, that is 1345. If it closes higher than 1345, then we can expect 1716. Okay, this is the pure theory. But if it fails to close higher than 1345, I'm not saying today, it may be happening tomorrow or day after or maybe next week, but till the time it is trading below 1345, I will not become bullish in this one. Even if it starts trading here, I will not be bullish. The bullish scenario emerges when it starts trading above 1345.8 levels. This you have to know. But if it closes below this and eventually comes back again below 1261, then I will become bearish again. In this area, I am neither buyer nor seller. Why I'm not buyer? Because the resistance is very close. Why I'm not seller? Because the support is very close. So I need the price to go either above this or below this. I hope you understand this. All right. Euro New Zealand. Well, in the case of Euro New Zealand, we have already breached this level of 1.6470 area, and yeah, this is a possibility that 78%, or maybe in this area you may find some buyers. You remember that the monthly is still in the buy area. I mean, monthly is still, monthly structure is still up. 1.5868 is the area to what extent it can go, but I'm expecting it to go something about 62% to 78%. There should be some buying. That is what I'm thinking. And if I switch to weekly, I will see that some buying is emerging at the lower levels. If I just stop it, no, it will be like forcing the buying here. I think there is no buying, at least not in these weekly candles. But on the daily there was some buying. Yes, on daily there was some buying, but these buyers are now already out of the market. So if the buyers do not emerge very fast, then these sell-offs may extend towards 1.5868. I was thinking going short at the Euro New Zealand. Okay, if you want to go short in the Euro New Zealand, yes, the structure is still down, at least on the daily, short term. Okay, but you know, when the buying will emerge, it tends to go like this. Please keep this thing in mind. And I'm expecting the buying to emerge in these areas. 1.6246, and it is very close to those levels now. MJ, believe me, I just being a friend, I want to say no to this idea of yours. If you really want to go short, I don't think that these are the levels where you should be going short. If you would ask me about 1.6845 area, maybe I would have asked you to go short because the structure on the daily was going short. But at these levels, when there is a possibility of only going 200 pips from, actually I want to become a buyer, I will not suggest you to go short. Why not we keep an eye on this one, okay? Because we really want to go long in this one, but we are not going to do what we want. We want a confirmation, right? So we wait and watch. Okay, please do not short this pair. At least for me, do not short this pair. Okay, if you believe in me, because anytime I'm expecting now buying to emerge here, anytime soon, maybe in 200 pips, maybe in 300 pips, but yes, it is going to emerge. Bitcoin also has seen some buying, guys. 17,742 is here. 18,132 is which I am watching that level. See, it was a very good support in the past, but after a breach it became a very good resistance. If the price is tested again, yeah, too late. So if the price comes to this level again, we can become sellers, but I want to see what happens here. If the price continues higher, we will become buyers, because this is now an area which will decide whether the price is going to 15,440 or if the price is going to go up. Well, that's it, guys. That's it for today, and I hope you got some idea about the support and the resistance levels that are of interest in the coming hours and days. Please keep in mind that I say risk only 1% of your capital or less on any single trade. Do not risk more than 1%, and try to analyze beforehand that how much are you going to make on this particular trade. If you're right, you should be able to make at least 3% on that, 3 times whatever you're risking. Maybe if you're risking 1%, then it is 3%, but if you are risking 0.5%, then you should be able to make 1.5% of your capital on that single trade. If it is not possible, then please do not take that trade, because statistically if you keep doing this, then you will lose, and if you keep doing what I say, then you will gain more value and more money. I mean, you can compound your account for over a long time. Okay, please press the like button if you find this video useful for you. You can subscribe to the channel for more such videos if you want, and you can share your experiences on my Skype handle. You can subscribe to my channel where I post sometimes very crucial trades that I cannot do in the live stream, and I try to share the trades live over there. And I wish you and your family a very happy and profitable day. Thank you very much for watching. One more thing that I want to tell you about is that tomorrow there will be no stream. Tomorrow there will be no stream. In fact, day after tomorrow there will be no stream. Next stream will be on Friday. I have some I mean unavoidable things that I have to do for the next 2 days. So please bear it with me. Next stream will be on Friday, and I will see you on Friday, guys. Thank you very much for being with me. Have fun, enjoy yourself. The weekend is coming after that. I mean, on Friday I will be there with you, but then there are festivals coming. So I wish you all very good holidays. See you on Friday, guys. Bye bye. Take care.